Hi everybody, this is Judy Wilkins-Smith, and as you can see, I'm in red. Red for the month of love. And yes, this is the month when everybody starts to ask me, why am I struggling with relationships? What can I do that's different? And that's a really good question, because the different is the pivot point in your emotional DNA. People often ask me, so if I inherit emotional DNA, can I also inherit patterns in my relationships? And the answer is yes. In fact, we have an entire workshop in June devoted to relationship DNA. But for now, let's just get back to your emotional DNA. So if you recall, I said you inherit your emotions, your patterns of feelings, thoughts, actions, inactions sometimes, all of these mindsets that cycle down through generations. They begin somewhere else, but they feel pretty darn personal when they hit you, and yet they're not yours. And relationships are much the same. So the emotional DNA piece of the relationship DNA would explain to you that as that comes down, you learn to act and react in certain ways in relationship to others, both professionally and personally. And we look at both. Your emotional DNA covers so many different aspects of who you are. In fact, a number of my workshops cover these subsections of it. But what's most important for you to remember is that you inherit your emotional DNA as surely as you inherit your physical DNA. The difference is you can change your emotional DNA. That is yours to shape. That is yours to turn into whatever you choose. In fact, once you start working with that emotional DNA, you're the one who begins to shape it to look like what you want, not what you've got. So it's that conscious switch on that you're looking for in emotional DNA. Once you know what lives in your family system, you know what it's trying to do through you. And we look at it this way. All the things you don't want to do are probably tied to patterns further back in the family system. But those things that your heart desires to do deeply are your way of pushing forward and creating new pieces to the family system. Those are your ways of writing the chapter that only you can write. And in our workshops, you see that happen in an instant. At our events, you will see shift immediately, long-lasting shift. So if you'd like to find out more, click on the link below and please join us at our next event in March. Thank you so much.